So we are at a crisis point. We have extreme levels of inequality. Endless wars where the UK is bombing foreign countries and overturning governments that pose no military threat to us. Most important is that there is a climate crisis.
Exactly, and we need radical solutions to our radical problems. I mean, until Sanders in the US and Corbyn in the UK, we've not had anyone near power who really wants to seriously address these issues head on. Until now, the left-wing position is really kind of, I think, brilliantly captured by Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, or AOC, in the following video.
Well, don't hold back. Tell me how you really feel about incrementalism.
But here's the thing that upsets me is that we've become so cynical that we view or we view cynicism as an intellectually superior attitude. And we view ambition as youthful naivete. When we think about the greatest things we have ever accomplished as a society have been ambitious acts of vision. And the meh is like worship now for what? Like for what?
Just look at this recent video from Jo Swinson and tell me if this is a person who is ambitious in addressing our problems.
How the Tory party, all these people who supported Tory austerity measures and the rest of it, is now saying, let's turn the taps on, don't need austerity anymore. Are you in the same position as them? They haven't apologised for austerity. They haven't said it was wrong. Was it wrong? Are you going to apologise for it? Is it just switch the taps on and pretend it didn't happen?
Well, I mean, I think the problems with the Conservatives' current plans is there's no detail about how they're going to pay for them, and they're, suggesting they're going to have a magic money tree.
So you think they should carry on?
No, what I'm saying, well, sometimes it's about making tough choices and about recognising where you need to make taxation decisions as well as spending decisions.
So, Dad, who are your favourite journalists?
I would say Naomi Klein, Glenn Greenwald, and Noam Chomsky, and just listen to what they have to say.
It's been extraordinary being in the UK this week and seeing the political space that you have opened up, and the fact that now we're seeing the Tories try to poach some of your policies and scramble to try to appeal to young people.
Well, social justice isn't copyrighted. It's okay.
Yeah. Well, I really want to thank you for your leadership and for your boldness in doing that, because it isn't only inspiring people in this country. I think it's inspiring people around the world who really do need some inspiration right now, particularly in the United States.
Jeremy Corbyn has been leading the Labour Party. They have an uphill task, according to the opinion polls. Have you any advice, any thoughts about how Labour refines its pitch and makes it to government in the UK?
They should ask me to vote. I would vote for him. I mean, they have a problem. I think he's a very decent, good person. I've followed his career for some years.
So, who are your favourite politicians other than Corbyn?
I was going to say Corbyn. I would have to say Bernie Sanders and AOC in the States, and listen to what they have to say.
I am aware of what Corbyn not only is doing now, but what he has done for the last several years. And what has impressed me, and there is a real similarity between what he has done and what I have done. He has taken on the establishment of the Labour Party, and he has gone to the grassroots, and he has tried to transform that party and take on a lot of establishment opposition. That is exactly what is taking place in the United States and what I'm trying to do with the Democratic Party. Understand that. But let me just say this. I have been very impressed by the work that Corbyn has done and the campaign that he is running, and I wish him the very best.
So, to finish, let's hear from Corbyn and Johnson themselves.
Thank you all for being here tonight. Thank you for all you're doing to bring such energy and excitement to this election campaign. We've got a debate tonight about the greatest issue facing this world, and that is the danger to our natural world. I'm very proud of our manifesto, the whole idea of a green industrial revolution, so that we clean our air, improve our environment, improve sustainability, at the same time as creating jobs, hope and opportunities in every part of this country. That is what Labour offers. Thank you very, very much.
Prime Minister, can I begin by asking, will you sit down and be interviewed by Andrew Neil on the BBC before polling day?
I will have all sorts of interviews with all sorts of people, and here I am being interviewed by you now. I'm sure that active discussions are taking place about future interviews with any number of people.
We're talking for 5 minutes in a farm shop, but will you agree to a proper interview with Andrew Neil on the BBC before polling day?
I'm sure that I will be having all sorts of interrogation. I'm very happy to be interviewed by anybody, and particularly by you, and I look forward to the outcome of those discussions.
Can you see if you don't do this interview, critics will say that you're running scared, you're chicken, you're afraid of scrutiny?
Here I am. I'm being interviewed by you. Are you saying?
For 5 minutes. It's not a full-length interview.
Are you saying that you're incapable of providing scrutiny?
This is a 5-minute interview in a farm shop. It's not the same thing.
So, if you think we need major change, and you're too scared to vote Labour because you think Corbyn's a bad guy, or his policies are unrealistic, or he's unelectable, think again. I think you've been misled.
And don't forget, there's hope. Check out how the young people are planning to vote.
All right.